Oh, you're right. Oh my god. Oh my god, okay. 48 minutes of being muted. Oh my god, I appreciate it, Zero. Jesus. Um, yep, not sure why that happened. Okay, I think. Hey, Nico, how's it going? Jesus. That was funny, okay. Oh my god. So yeah, I separated the maps into two. So the desert is going to be one map, the swamp is going to be another map, and now I'm um, remaking this, trying to use the same props I had and the placement I had and everything. Just trying to take advantage of the errant landscapes to save on performance, because it's very nice to have these four hey, how's it going, these far mountains far away, and these are very detailed, and these are just landscape, they are not like a bunch of meshes that I need to deal with. And I finally tested the Steam demo privately, just a template to see if the multiplayer worked, and it works. So I'm very happy with that. And yeah, I'm just trying to simplify things a little bit. I was going too crazy with the whole kind of like desert to swamp thing. I'm gonna keep those maps separate. And I'm really just building a lot, trying to make a lot of builds, so things this is probably not working like I thought. But yeah, it's been a lot of testing. Very happy with that. Let's see. Also testing some music I made with Suno AI, just to see if it gets any copyright issues. Okay, let's see how this looks in context with the desert town. Yeah, this doesn't really make sense here. Oh, I see. Yeah, these layers get combined. So all this thing I made here is gonna get combined with this other layer. And I think that's not the way, unfortunately, to do this. Yeah, Aaron landscapes. It's because they stack, the layers stack on top of each other. So if I do want to modify the same layer, I need to work on this layer I have. So we need to do take another strategy for this. That's interesting. Yeah. World partition, like, oh my god, it is tough. Like world partition, H lots, data layers, level instances. It is tough. Funny enough, like I broke all my level instances, and things load way faster. I was doing something wrong with those level instances, so that was kind of fun. Here, let's see. I want to sculpt, but I want to sculpt from a alpha brush. And I want to find the desert. A small mountain. Wow, there's a lot of maps in here. I'm not sure which one is it. Maybe this one. Seems like, yeah, that's the gray one. Maybe. Let's see. Here. So if I come here and make a brush. Strength. Probably needs more strength. One. It's kind of doing something. There you go. It's getting me some kind of detail. And it's very sharp. Like, yeah, I'm not sure. Wow, this music is just stopping all the time. Why is this? Yeah, the thing with Errant Landscapes is like it's super cool, but I'm still not sure how you can make like flat areas and stuff. Not really sure how that works. This is really breaking the thing in a super ugly way. Wow. That one has the edges. That one doesn't work. It must be maybe this one. Let's see. A little bit more strength. Ah, this is not really working. It's cause the slope I have, like, I mean, just the vertical drop. I'm not sure. Oh. What? Why is it stopping? Jesus. No, this is not giving me the result I want. Mm. Alright, let's try. Going back to Aaron Landscapes. Yeah, but I don't want this to... There you go. Something around those lines. Something, yeah, like this. Kind of. Yeah, well. Well, I do want to have more detail on the slope. We kind of... That's a little better. Well, kind of. Can I make it like this? No, lower. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, there must be a better way to get this detail here. Yeah, I've been noticing when these brushes become too small, they don't really work that well. They are designed for like huge, like crazy huge maps. And if you want to get little details, it's kind of tough. It makes sense because it's projected from the top, so it's not gonna project on this thing. Alright. That kind of makes sense. Alright, let's see what happens. Is there a way for me to break that slope into something more interesting? Because I don't really want to use a bunch of rocks and cliffs on that slope. It's just a bunch of stuff that I'm going to, you know, I can save that for other areas. Alright, these stamps right here are procedural, meaning that I can hopefully go back to landscape, make a little ramp so the slope is not so vertical, and if I give it an angle, it might project on top of it. What happens if I come here and make a ramp? Okay. that makes a little bit more sense. It makes the town a little bit more vulnerable, like easy to access from everywhere, but it's a little bit more nicer than these like super vertical slopes that just doesn't look natural. Yeah, Theo, how's it going? Yeah, I had some computer issues. Thankfully, I got them fixed yesterday. Yeah, a lot of blue screen errors, but still, I was able to get some progress. So I'm making the desert map and the swamp map on separate levels. Just really playing with errand landscapes now, trying to see if I can get like a better, more natural looking landscape. Still trying to understand how things work. I think I'm doing this wrong. I think errand landscapes, I need to use masks inside errand landscapes that will mask out a flat area for me. I believe that's how it's done, because I cannot combine landscape tools with errand landscapes. I think that's not how things work. Okay, what if I just use some erosion, or maybe just smooth out this slope? Aha, there you go, that's what I want. Oh. Yeah, give me that nice terrain look. I want a lot of... There you go, that makes sense. It was not projecting on this because it's a vertical projection. So if you have a vertical slope, it just doesn't project on that. That's nice. That looks way better. Yes. There you go. Okay. Because that way I can save so much on like all these rocks and cliffs and stuff that I don't really want to use when it's not necessary. That's kind of nice. What is this? Oh, it's just a shadow, okay. It's okay if I need to change the position of the houses, whatever. Yep, this one. There you go. There you go. Okay, nice. Now it's looking a little better. Okay, let's go back to errand landscapes and see how it goes with this. Select. Oh, funny. Okay, they live inside the same blueprint. Okay. There you go. So inside the same blueprint, I can select different things here. If it allows me. Okay, I see where the line is, kind of. There you go. So this one. Oh, it duplicates the whole thing. Jesus. This looks like a 40k when you fight these guys who move the terrain. That's so cool. And you know what? Like, it's kind of like, let's just, yeah, use this somewhere here. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, kind of like this. Hey Ninja, how's it going? I'm doing very good. Finally fixed my computer. I got Windows 11 installed, and I'm rebuilding the desert into one level using Aaron landscapes. I moved the project from when I was reinstalling Windows. I lost all my procedural stamps for the Aaron landscape, so all of this is baked, which is fine. Now I'm trying to figure out how to get Aaron landscapes to work with areas that I want to flatten down a little. But yeah, Aaron landscapes is the way to go for sure. I just really need to learn how to use it, because I know it's gonna give me the best results for a natural looking landscape, and also it's super performant, because that way I don't need to, you know, just add a bunch of meshes where I don't need. So this is starting to look a little better. It's just that I want to flatten this area here. I need to test that one. I heard that from other friends as well. They're like, you should definitely test that one. I don't really do tutorials. I mean, if I find something like that I was struggling with and stuff, I do a tutorial on that. But how you see, like, I cannot really flatten down things, because it's kind of like competing with the Aaron landscape layer, which is, it's kind of confusing, because I have the one that is baked and I need to modify the original one. I mean the last one I made, which is landscape 1. I believe they have masks in here. I need to figure that out. Yeah, so I appreciate it. It's AI music from Suno AI. I'm trying to make like a Doom-like soundtracks. I wasted my credits today trying to do some cyberpunk music, and it just didn't work out. So once you find a good prompt for music, just reuse it and reuse it and reuse it as many times as possible, and you're gonna get cool stuff. So yeah, kind of wanna. Yeah, I think I'm probably gonna do some kind of like Doom-like multiplayer, where you just shoot enemies with friends and do different missions together. Okay, this is kind of working. Kind of getting some flat ground for these buildings. I think I'm being a little. I should probably test the stamps, the landscape stamps for these buildings, so I don't need to deal with this. That might. Something that I need to test actually. I've been saying that for a long time. I kind of need to get those landscape stamps so my buildings actually flatten down the landscape. Yeah, I know. Some people are very much against AI, but it's a tough topic, to be honest. I'm an artist myself, and it's kind of it's not very pretty to say this, but I probably gonna lose my job very soon to AI. So I might as well just use those tools as well, and learn those tools as well. Um, it's like the military, right? Like, if another country has powerful weapons, like, you might as well just get them yourself. It's kind of crazy, but yeah. You still need to be creative. You still need to know what works, what you still need to have some vision of what you want to make. So yeah, been very impressed with this Suno AI music. A friend of mine sent me some songs he made, and I was like, damn, that sounds like an anime intro. Like, I couldn't tell it was AI. I just couldn't tell. And he was like, yeah, just try it out. And I was like, dude, can you make some Doom soundtracks kind of thing? And then we started testing that out, and wow, some good stuff came out. So I'm kind of just very interested in to see if YouTube picks up on copyright for this audio I'm playing right now. Because there's some parts of the song, some songs that you kind of, they do kind of sound like Metallica or some other famous bands, and it's like, But yeah, I would love to see if I can like come up with some kind of like cyberpunk slash doom kind of music. I think that would be interesting. I do like this soundtrack. It feels like very heavy, but it's not on your face. It's kind of like on the background. I don't know how to explain that. It's kind of like slow enough, but very heavy at the same time. And I want to play this music when you get into like fights with enemies, which I have no clue how to make that work. So the enemies don't overwrite each other. Okay, so this is it's kind of working. I do like this stuff here. Maybe I can soften this out. Uh, oh, priority. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. The masks. There you go. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I need to learn with this stuff. That sounds like Metallica. And then it changes a little. I do have a couple music producer friends, so I was thinking like, what if I give them these AI songs and they like master them, make them sound a little nicer? That could be interesting. Select. Where are my stamps? There you go. So I'm just gonna create a new one, maybe here. And that's huge. Let's make it 8 times smaller. Nice. Cannot even see the gizmo because I need to go into selection. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I would love to get this kind of like Doom-like combined with cyberpunk music. But it's kind of hard because cyberpunk is a little bit too kind of like the speed is a little bit different, and I do want to have like something heavy but like slow enough so it doesn't get too overwhelming. Yeah. Yeah, I really want to see what a somebody who knows about music production, like what can he do with this. Nice. Yeah, I tried to go into like ChatGPT or something and ask them for a prompt. Oh, that's nice. That breaks down this mountain here. It gets to the point where you don't really know what which thing is doing what. It does look very, very messy. And the cool thing about these songs, they're only 1 minute long. Some of them are a little longer, but they kind of end and continue to the next one like in a very interesting way. Like you don't really need to loop them. It's kind of cool. Like it seems like they're kind of like this part of the same. Alright, I'm gonna try to smooth this out a little and see if I can get something more. More decent here. Yeah, I need the slope to be 45 degrees so it gives me more detail, which I'm not getting here. Damn, this is hard, not gonna lie. Making a landscape feel natural, tough. Yeah, I was listening to the Forever Winter soundtracks, and I was like, that's nice. I do want to have something more chill as well. I mean, I cannot have like super hardcore music during the whole game. I need to keep that for, you know, the enemy fights. Alright, this is kinda working. Kinda working. I need to flatten down some stuff. Without getting this. Oh my god, this stuff. Okay. I think I need to push it out a little bit more than I need, and then we can actually get that nice slope going down. But definitely looking better than before. That's awesome. Is this the right height? Not really. Oops. Yeah, I need to use the I need to find a specific height and try to get that going, which I think it's somewhere around here. Little bit lower. Up. I think that's it. No. Ouch. Okay. Okay. Is the strength okay? Too much, yeah. Yeah, this is the vibe. Like very kind of like. This is the perfect vibe. Kind of like slow enough, but like, you know, gets you in the mood. And it would be super awesome to mix this with like some crazy mech like attack commands, like some like robotic voices when like these kind of like mech creatures like see you, like that could be interesting. Alright, so I think I found some kind of nice height. So I'm gonna go flatten target and get this height. Nice. I think now I can flatten the whole thing a little bit with a bigger brush. There you go, there you go. this stuff. Oh my god. Okay, these are all procedural stamps. I can just push them out a little. But I think I'm getting to understand a little better how that works. Yeah, another thing about this template is that enemies shoot like bullets, not projectiles. So you don't really see the bullets coming, you just get hit. There's no way to kind of like be able to dodge them. So add something that I might change and make them projectiles, so you can actually like see them coming, kind of like for Warhammer 40k, where you see the bullet coming and you can actually dodge or do something about it. And most enemies, I want to actually keep them melee, so you can actually... I think my biggest inspirations now are like Doom and Warhammer 40k, which are kind of like Gears of War. I haven't played it in a long time, but that was very nice. But well, Gears of War also, yeah, you don't see the projectiles coming. That's a little different. Let's see. All right, so Errant Landscapes. Okay, I want to push this thing out a little. Okay, just checking my chat. My couple of chats. Let's see. So this one, what happens if I kind of like push it? There you go, there you go. Break that straight line. There you go. This one. Kind of happy with this stuff. Oh no. I'm breaking what I had before. How that happened? Wait, is it this one? Damn, I keep breaking what I had. Oh no. Going to go back. Okay. And yeah, let's use another strategy. Okay, so going to push it out and then use erosion, so the slope actually starts a little bit further away. That might work. Okay, so let's say here, let's try smooth. Not really. Erosion. There you go, there you go. Give me that angle. The thing is that it's not getting affected by the other things. There's some layering stuff here that I'm doing wrong. Okay. Yeah, I think I see why people make flat terrains. It's just way easier. Okay, I'm going to go to errand landscapes and see. What? I don't get it. Like, is it like, it seems like it was just. There's something overriding what I just did. Crap. Oh man, yeah. This is not working very well. Oh Jesus. Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna give it another try because it's starting to. So let's try. Okay, I'm going to push this a little bit farther away. Okay, and this. All right, yeah. The other solution is landscape stamps, because this is becoming just way too hard, to be honest. Okay, flatten brush. All right. All right, here I want some kind of like erosion. So I can get the stamps to look better, but it's going to eat the thing. need to give it way more space so I can get that nice slope. All right. Okay. Let's try this. Divided by 8. That slope kinda works. Let's go a little smaller. Okay, that's kind of what I'm trying to get. Alright, yep, kind of like this. I'm not gonna copy this one, I'm going to create another one so I have control of each individual one. And this is divided by, I don't know, 8 again, or it was it by 10? Or, yeah, I think it was by 10. Nope. Select. This is 56.25. Why is the size different? It's because the height. Okay, now I'm getting something. Yes, finally. Wow. Moving forward, okay. Now I'm getting this kind of like terrain that I wanted to get. So we do need it some kind of slope. Sweet. I cannot just copy this one. Maybe I can, let's see. Can I move it? Perfect, okay. From the outliner it works. Okay, cool. Yeah, just some detail right there, that works. Okay, I'm gonna push this here. Okay, nice, finally moving forward. Okay. Okay, I can have them separate. Nope, I did it wrong, not from here, but here I need to copy, so it gives me a new blueprint. Okay, nice. Okay, this is what's errand landscapes are supposed to do. Yes. This is what you see in the cool YouTube videos of people using this stuff. Okay. Okay, let's try the other music. This one is super heavy. The cyberpunk stuff I was trying to make today. I think I got this to work. So you want to edit with the landscape tools on the same layer of the errand landscape, but you wanna get your height before. I think that's how this one works better. Okay, it looks very repetitive and boring, but it's okay. I'm gonna break that down. Oh, finally moving forward. I was stressing out. I was like, Jesus Christ, this is not working. Now we can actually start giving it more different sizes and rotations, and just using the same stamp over and over. We can also try using another one. This is a little bit of the entrance, don't want to mess it up too much here. We can probably push that entrance also to the other side. Nope, this one is not. Now let's change the size of some of this. Yeah, these tracks are way too heavy and too fast. Finally cooking something. Looks way more interesting. I can tell repetition, yeah, some of them. Let's see. This one, a little lower. Okay. Can I scale it down? Nice, nice, nice. Some of these do need that scaling down. Yeah, a little softer. Yeah, this little thing right there doesn't look so sweet. There you go, a little. That's what I'm looking for. This, yeah, this thing in the slope. That's what I'm trying to get. Okay. Yep, just a little softer. Can we push it down? Oop, there you go. Perfect. Okay. Okay, let's see. Again, I'm getting these spikes. I don't want those spikes. I'm not sure which one is what. Is it this one? Yes. That's starting to look way sweeter. Now we are actually using the procedural aspect of Errand Landscapes, trying to take advantage of that. And this looks way more natural, way more interesting. That's very cool. Again, we're having issues with the flat terrain. All right, let's see if that works. Let's get just tiny little. Gonna try to flatten this out a little bit. Is this the cyberpunk stuff? Let's see. What happens if I flatten down here? That's good. That's good. Not too much. That's very good. It starts to look a little funky here. Yep, just flatten down that stuff there. Okay, getting a little better. Okay, here we have an issue. Let's try a smaller brush. These houses are a little bit too close to the edge. Okay, don't want to break what I have because it looks nice. That's what I had in mind. The slope is looking sweet. Okay, flatten this a little bit. Here we do have a very vertical one, but we have that ramp. We could make the ramp a little bit farther away. Okay. Nice, finally getting something. There you go, give me that floor back. Boom. Cool. Yep, give me that floor right here. Yeah, landscape stamps. That's what I'm going to get next. Because this is right. Again, we are missing some floor. There you go. Okay, I think we got some floor here as well. Yes, there you go. Give me that floor. Pum, 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 pum. Nice. What is that? Is that light? Okay. Here, is it floating? Okay. Nice. Here, let's see. Let's give it a little round here. Poof. And here. Yeah, getting this thing is also gonna be. There you go. Give me that floor. So things touch the ground properly. Nice. Nice. Alright, that's kinda good enough for now. Oh, I'm missing a little bit here. Nope, it's good. Do we have floor here? Oh, yes, I'm missing some stuff. That means that the house is not placed at the same height. Or no, it seems like I cannot see the grid there. I'm not sure. Yeah, we do have floor here. It seems like the house might not be at the right height. Oh, yep, it's not at the right height. Okay, whatever. Damn, okay, well, that was tough. So. Tá, é quantos? Tá. Não, niciun. Da hora, mă. Okay, moving forward. That's awesome. That's some progress right there. Okay, let's see if I can actually walk around there. Yeah, I can load the whole thing. Can look at the far distance. Awesome. These dunes are a little bit too crazy in size. Is he able to go inside? Wow, crazy. Just huge robot. I'm getting some frame drops. Yeah. Every 5 seconds or something. That's not so nice. Oh. Yeah, very consistent frame drops. Oof. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna finish this thing. It's something that I just wanna get over with. Yeah, it doesn't really work here because we don't have that slope. Gonna move the buildings, to be honest. Crap, it's so slow. My god. I'm pretty sure I don't have any PCG stuff. No, not yet. Okay. Alright. Here I want kind of like smooth this a little. It does feel like very vertical. This space right here feels very strange. Okay. That doesn't look very sweet. Are you serious? Like, what the heck? You know, there's some stuff overriding. Yeah, no, this is not the way. Oh my god, yeah, this is not the way. I'm overriding what I did with the landscape tools with the errand landscape. I guess that's not the way. You put your errand landscape, then you bake it, then you work with the landscape tools to fine tune the end result. Damn it, yeah. Yeah, I think this is it. I'm not gonna work on landscape anymore. For now, it's I already lost my my progress 2 times. That's not the way to do it. I believe the right way is landscape, the errand landscape mask. Mhm. Probably that's the way. I'm gonna find some tutorials and see. Yeah. Okay. All these rocks, they're floating, and I might just spread them around with BCG. Before I actually do more stuff to the map, I think I'm going to I think I'm gonna take some screenshots from top down and draw some level design before I actually start placing stuff. I know I want the canyon here, I want the entrance to the industrial area, then we're gonna have another area down here. But yeah, I think it's a good time to actually draw some stuff before getting into details. Kind of like testing everything. Okay. So yeah. Yeah, kind of happy with the loading times for this bunch of stuff. Yeah, next stuff I want to test out is the NPCs. I want to see how many I can have and how that affects the performance and stuff. It's funny, like this whole thing just works way better without level instances. Basically loading all the stones. Those houses are especially, I mean, they're going to disappear in the distance. Yeah, they do disappear in the distance. Bloop. But everything else, it's just always loaded. Stuff that I have underneath, like this thing, this gets loaded when you get close. Alright, that's kind of funny. The pancake rocks. Yeah, with this Aaron landscape height maps, I might not need this bunch of rocks, which is also going to help a lot. I'm still gonna use them, but not as much. Okay, I wanna see. Player start. We do need a player start. Because if I make a build and we don't have one, it might cause issues. Character might appear where it's not supposed to. It's taking a little bit longer than before with the Aaron landscapes. Around 10 seconds, 15 seconds more. I believe because the Aaron landscape, it's on the stems are not baked. Like as long as I just bake them, I think it's gonna be good. It's 12:30. Yeah, that's why it's so hot. Oof. Okay, I wanna test the NPCs. It's not NPCs, it's called AI. Okay, I think it's this one. Those are the crazy bugs I was trying to make. Let's start with 5. Is it B? Uh-huh. Okay. And I had this. Okay. I'm wondering, can I... Let's just give it a bunch of ammo. Nice, okay. I do see the weapon. Just kinda need to place the sockets in the right place. Let's make it huge. Yeah, I think I'm going to sit down and do some actual level design, like in paper, just before jumping into. Oh, okay, that's not the size that it's going to. Why are they not walking? Oh, the retargeter, yeah. Also, cannot see anything with this huge robot. Need to adjust that. I think I might not. Remember where this was? Okay. Let's make it. To be the Black Manny. Let's see. Okay, nice. We changed that skin. Now we can see some animations. Yeah, the retargeter for the insectoid was not set up. I think this one. Yeah, on these ones, I'm just gonna get rid of that. Okay, this is a child. I think that's not gonna. It's not gonna happen. I need to do it from here. There you go. Okay. Just so I can see something. Okay. Okay. Okay, now I can see something there. And another thing is the. Oh, okay. Let's put something more chill. Okay. I think the volume should be okay. All right. RPG engine, set color green. Okay, there you go. And this one, I want to make a collection. Of files that I want to access easily. Like this one. Sweet. Nice. Okay. And I want to change the skin. Wow, it says Bellica. Okay. Ah, okay. Yeah, I was testing. Now I should be able to see a little better. Okay. Oh, Jesus. The retargeter is not the right one. Where was that? It was a tag. It was a tag somewhere. Okay, there you go. In body. Oh, it is the right tag. What? Alright, if that's not the one. Then this one. Okay, okay. It's retargeting to crunch. Why? Um, I think that was another asset. Uh-huh. Why do we have two of them? Hey, how's it going? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out the landscape. Um, I'm using the errant landscapes. There's that's strange. We got Bellica here, but not Crunch. Huh. So something probably didn't transfer well from my other project. Wanna put this one here. That's kind of strange. Trying to change the skin, trying to see how many NPCs I can have. I mean AI enemies at the same time. Wanna see do a little stress test and see. Yeah, it's retargeting to the wrong character. Why is doing that? Yeah, I've done this many times before, and I keep forgetting every time. I want this to be Bellica. And it has the right tag and everything. It says Bellica. Let's double check. Is that the right tag? It's supposed to. Tá. Дякую. Daughter. It seems that yeah, everything should be fine. I mean, I could try doing this little change here and see. Might have to do with the blue skin, the blue money. Yeah. Okay. If I change it here, Okay, we got something going on. Something strange going on. Okay, this one is supposed to be crunch. Okay, for some reason this one is retargeting properly. Yeah, when I switched the versions, I think I got some issues there. I cannot really see much. Yeah, those ones are going to be very hard. Might use the easy ones. Look at this, it says crunch here. No, this is supposed to be blue. Okay, there we go. DACL, CS, data, asset, clarification, character, skin, Unreal Engine 5 blue. Yeah, the weirdest thing is here. If I go to tag, why is retargeting? Oh, crunch. Okay. Yeah, this should retarget to Bellica. Just gonna copy it to make sure. there's yeah. Keeps retargeting to crunch. Why is that? Damn. Oh Jesus, yeah, I have no clue. My other project, I was able to change skins. Why is it telling it to retarget to crunch? It's okay. Okay. We have two of those, and we should not have two of those. Something happened when I moved the files from one version to another. All right. Well, We should not have two assets like this. This is probably what's causing the issue. This one shows me 40 references. This one shows me 3 references. I guess that's the one that I brought over, and it might be causing issues. Okay, I'm gonna delete it and see what's up. Yeah, come on. Ah, ja, zaraz wykryć. Okay. Okay, let's see if this works. Because I'm gonna take a break. It's getting too hot in here. I'm gonna have some food. Yep. Rough stream today. Not okay. Let's see if that helps. Nope. Still retargeting to the wrong skeleton. Why is doing that? My God. Yeah. I got the right tag, everything's how it's supposed to. It keeps pulling the other retargeter. It's not supposed to get that one. All right, yeah. So the super weird stuff is that if I keep Bellica retargeter tag and I play as Crunch, it's supposed to look strange because it's not gonna retarget the right skeleton. But it looks fine. So that tag is not, yeah, it's not working. There's something messed up with the tag. If I take the tag totally off, should not retarget the skeleton at all. And it's retargeting the skeleton, so the tag is not doing absolutely nothing. Yeah, okay, we got something strange here. Okay, well, all right, I'm gonna leave it here. Gonna go find out a solution. Well, wanna see how many AI can this project handle. But let's leave that for next time. Alright, see you on the next one. Take care, everybody.